Hello YouTube, A7X or Rob Raccoon A7X here, and before I get to my rant part of this video, I want to talk about other things, and mainly yesterday. I worked from 10 to 8 yesterday, no, not 10 to 8, jeez. 10 to 6 yesterday. I did get to my cousin's house in time for the Super Bowl. At first I was rooting for the 49ers, but then I'm like, you know what, I don't want this record right here to be broken, 6-time Super Bowl champs, so, like, yeah, let me go with the Ravens. I'm like, alright, and Ray Lewis cleaned himself. He's a very faithful and religious guy now, and I respect that about him, so I'm like, yeah, what the hell. Go Ravens, and luckily they won. And, whatchamacallit. Yeah, I did, oh, and then on Saturday I did, open up my Cosmo Blazer packs. Yeah, I'll just save, not gonna spoil anything, but, yeah. I'll probably upload that tomorrow. Yeah, stupid computer. I'll probably upload that tomorrow. But, you guess what game released today, guys? Fire Emblem Awakening. But before I get to that news, even though you see the news on the screen right now, just want to say one more thing about the Super Bowl. I did not even watch the halftime show. I didn't give a crap about the halftime show because it had crap music in it. I'm not even watching the Grammys because that's also full of crap. Obviously, you know what music I like. I'm a classic rock guy. Could have guessed by my YouTube name. Kind of says it all right there, but hey. Anyway, so today GameStop. I literally left school during my lunch to go pick up Fire Emblem Awakening at GameStop, and he said, "Oh, we don't have it yet. We'll probably have it by the 8th, but keep calling us every day to see if it comes out or not." And I had a fight with my parents too about this because I wanted to ensure I get the pre-order bonus. I didn't want to pick it up after work, but yeah, as you can see here by my receipt, I've actually had this crap. I've actually had this pre-ordered since January 5th. So yeah, I'm like really mad about that. You know what? I have to look up a release date for a game I just pre-ordered today, so. Well, thanks, you guys can see the whole screen, but I had to do that. Where are you? There you go. Yes, I did pre-order, what should we call it? Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I think that comes out on Wednesday. 27th, I believe, of March. No, don't tell me that's a Monday. Please don't tell me that's a Monday. It's a Monday. It is a Monday. Sunday. And they close. Great. That's just freaking great. I'm gonna have to wait a while for this game too now. Wonderful. This is why I should pre-order from GameStop.com. Actually, going back to Fire Emblem Awakening on GameStop, you can't even buy it. You can buy the bundle, which is great if you never got a 3DS. Well, kind of defeated my purpose for buying a red one. You guys can't see it, but if you go to GameStop.com and look up Fire Emblem Awakening, you cannot buy it new. You can only buy the bundle. Anyway, but I'm just so pissed off that they didn't have it. Like, here's the article. And this is from GameInformer.com, by the way. The author of the article was saying how he contacted Best Buy and GameStop stores, some nearby, some far away. Most reporting small delay. Best Buy I spoke to said the game would probably be available until Wednesday, which is actually what I'm going to call GameStop again. I'm not going to call it tomorrow. I'm going to call Wednesday since I don't have work, and I have study hall before lunch, so I can leave school early and take my time. And then hope that they do get it then. I mean, I'll obviously call before I leave, just to ensure that, but it would be nice. GameStop said they may not be available, the game may not be available until Friday, which I also have off from work, which works out too. Which means this Saturday I get to go to my locals and hopefully do well. I sadly did not pull any Valkyrie Knights, so hit me up with offers. I'm going to do a separate video actually on, what should we call it? Am I even recording still? Alright, sorry about that, guys. I wasn't sure if I was recording right now or not, but I still was good. Alright. Yeah, so, if you guys have any Valkyria Knights, let me know, and like I I'm going to do, I found some other cards I could trade, so, yeah. And I'm going to be of course, I'm going to use a dual terminal, and hopefully it's dual terminal 7B, although I do like the old one. Wow. Just pulling on this thing on my bed. Oh, that's my other arm, okay. I'm so not used to my face being on the videos, but I know you guys enjoy it. I know my cousin Jonathan enjoys it. He loves these types of videos, but yeah, I'm not watching the game. I am not watching the game. I've watched this guy's this guy does a bunch of Fire Emblem chats. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description because he definitely deserves a lot more subscribers and views. And his Fire Emblem chat rooms is awesome. And actually, I pretty much know the story of Awakening, and I'm happy I do. Yeah, I guess you could say it's a spoiler in a way, although he didn't say spoiler alert. But it just helps you understand the Fire Emblem world more and understand this game more, so I'm really excited. I didn't even finish the video because it's like an hour and a half long, but I definitely want to finish it. I'm loving it, and hopefully this game is great. One thing I don't like about this game, though, is the casual mode, and I know a lot of Fire Emblem long-time Fire Emblem fans like me are going to not like that, but of course I'm not going to downgrade the game for that for any reason. I think it's great, though, for new players or people who stink at Fire Emblem and want to just play it casually and not lose any characters, like my friend AJ. Last chapter in Path of Radiance, Boyd would always die for him, so he doesn't have to relive any of those moments anymore. So, yeah, but now you can also skip all the dialogues and cutscenes, which I also think is unnecessary and stupid. Yeah. Gotta pause the video for a sec. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't have to blow my nose, and you don't want to see it on camera. But, yeah, so he'll be happy about that if he does get it. I know I made friends from school buy a 3DS just to get Fire Emblem, so. IGN gave it a 9.6, and I'm really happy about that. Game Informer did not review it yet, unless I didn't get the most recent issue, which I think I did. Oh. And then here's my, reserve for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which I'm also very excited for because love Luigi's Mansion. It was my first GameCube game, and what they're doing with this one I think is a lot better. Hopefully it works well. Anyway, I want to, before I end the video, I just want to show you guys a comment posted on here which says, "This isn't anything new at all. Here's a little rant about the issue I posted on Facebook. Now that Nintendo is releasing a high-profile game on a Monday, Fire Emblem Awakening, people are actually starting to take notice of the big problems with Monday video game releases. Most retailers don't receive the game on the release day, sometimes even lie to you about the release date, like GameStop does, which is true because they said today. But I'm not holding GameStop accountable. It's Nintendo's fault. Of course, they're not going to do anything about it because they never, they never listen to our feedback unless it's, well, except for Mario Kart 7. That's the only exception. Only exception was Mario Kart 7 for some reason. But Nintendo doesn't give a crap. Why do you think they suck? It's sad. I used to be such a big Nintendo guy. Not so much anymore. I'm only buying the Wii U for the Fire Emblem crossover game. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy the Wii U. And the graphics do look sick on that, too. What else here? I don't know if the publisher or the retailers are to blame for this issue, but either way, it's not fun when you go to the store expecting to get a great game you've been waiting for and its release date, and me with this game, 3 years. 3 years! Because of how bad Shadow Dragon... That did not look like I was holding 3 fingers up. But I just was disappointed by Shadow Dragon, really wanted a new game. I actually have dealt with this many times, as he mentions here. Lower profile games, and in particular right here, Pokemon Conquest. I remember that game was released on a Monday too. Luckily for me though, GameStop said they'd have it tomorrow. I said, "Oh no, we didn't. We're getting these shipments for those tomorrow." I was like, "Oh, okay." not a big deal. That is a very fun game, by the way. You guys should definitely try it. I actually got that just to prepare me for Fire Emblem Awakening. And I love how so many people are watching my DLC discussion video, and I'm definitely going to do a follow-up on that. I do have to reply to this one comment because I think it's funny how people are commenting about what I said about I don't like when characters exposed too much, but I like how people really give me feedback. Why am I itching up this? You guys don't want to see that. Yeah, so he says I would go from retailer to retailer on those Mondays, finding same situations everywhere, where either the retailers are honest and say they haven't received it yet, or they give some BS about the release date being Tuesday or Wednesday or later. That's GameStop every time without fail. He said, the guy said either, he said the 8th, but call back, like, call every day, like I said at the beginning of the video, call every day and see if it's there or not. This game is just so important for me. Because I just really want that pre-order bonus. I want that art book so badly. And then he says, tomorrow will be no different from the looks of it, except in one way. This time, many other people, and me, and people watching this video pre-order, will be experiencing my disappointment too. But it's funny because people will, and are already starting to complain that it's an issue exclusive to Fire Emblem's Awakening release. Which I did think at first, and then I read this, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I remember Pokemon Conquest had the same thing. Ghost Recon Future Soldier wasn't like that. Mario Kart 7 wasn't like that, I think. My sister picked it up that Monday. Without any problem. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, see, that's why, because it was released on the Sunday. Okay, you know who I'm gonna blame this? I'm definitely blaming Nintendo on this situation. Stop releasing your dang good games on Monday. Or, no, just don't release a game on Monday, period. Now I think I know why DVDs are released on Tuesday. You should do the same, Nintendo. Don't give me the Sunday crap, because I go to church on Sunday. I'm at a family relative's house on Sunday. I don't have time to go like out of my way to find a mall or GameStop that's open on a Sunday just to get a game. Like, I know they hold it for 48 hours, but if you're getting a pre-order gift that's while supplies last, you want to ensure you get that pre-order gift, especially for this game, because it's an art book. And you know what? I want to go to Club Nintendo and end the video here. So, pause the video, be right. Alright, I'm on Club Nintendo. Well, I do have a bunch of to-dos here, and no, I do not have all these games. I actually got codes from my friends, but as you can see, I am Platinum. I've been Platinum for a while, so. And the reason why I have 310 coins is because I always buy, ooh, pen cases, cool. I always see which awesome old games that don't really work for me anymore on my original Nintendo 64 to get them on Virtual Console, like Mario Kart 64. And so yeah, February 10th. That's oh, that's this Sunday actually. Cool. I wonder what games they're gonna put next. But I was checking for Fire Emblem Awakening, and yeah, as you can see, it does have the plus 50 with the asterisks. So, I don't know how long you get the plus 50 bonus for, but I think it's 2 weeks after game releases. So, I just wanted to check on that because I do want to get bonus points for registering this game, and then I wanted to see if they updated their games and rewards, because I know Japan was able to get a soundtrack to Fire Emblem Awakening, which I think you can find on eBay, but it's just dumb how we don't get that. We get garbage stuff, honestly. I've never bought like a actual thing from here. And then that's what's currently unavailable. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this rant. Expect more of these in the future for sure, because I love doing these, and yeah, whenever I do get Fire Emblem Awakening, I'll definitely open it up for you guys on camera. I was actually going to do a recording in my car for this game, but that didn't happen. Anyway, see you guys next time, and let me know your thoughts on this news, which is a day old. But that's what I get for working from 10 to 6, alright? Anyway, bye guys.